America goes to war. Men of the Army, Navy, and Marines reinforce the battlefronts on 6 continents to save the homes and ideals of free men from Axis domination. The worldwide conflict brings intrepid American airmen to China's heroic fighting front. "10,000 miles from home, men and supplies pour in through India, the last doorway to China. Cheerful yet determined, welcome strangers in a strange land." American naval guns open up on the Jap-held Solomon Islands. At Guadalcanal, United States Marines in a swift, surprise invasion add new glories to the fighting career of their illustrious corps. The retreating Japs attempt to destroy their newly completed air base. It is quickly captured by the Leathernecks and renamed Henderson Field. History recorded as it happened. The Marines are the first to raise the American flag on enemy territory. Seeking out and blasting Hitler's U-boats is the rough, tough job of naval aviators and men of the Coast Guard. Hundreds of ships, including vitally needed tankers, are hit, burned, and sunk, victims of prowling enemy submarines. American waters become a battlefront. In the Caribbean, more ships run foul the enemy fire, but greater combat action gets results as convoys steam through to their destinations. Russia meets the grim test. Despite repeated attacks by crushing panzer units, pushing on desperately toward the Caucasus and into the streets of Stalingrad, Marshal Semyon Timoshenko's relentless armies take a terrific toll of the enemy and upset his invasion timetable. The Russians meet the Nazis in close and often hand-to-hand fighting. A German sniper is picked off by a Soviet sharpshooter. Another Nazi tries to surrender, but too late. Britain's Prime Minister flies to Moscow. Eyes and ears the world over are focused on a conference of historic importance. Churchill meets Stalin behind the walled fortress of the Kremlin. Rio de Janeiro, nerve center of the largest country in South America, is the scene of a history-making demonstration. All-out war is declared as a result of the ruthless Axis attacks on Brazilian ships and an appalling loss of lives. Brazil goes to war.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hilltop Pillbox here in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada during our BBR Season 4 Quarantine Quagmire. And Quagmire is a good word for it, especially with the Japanese who are destroying everything in their path, including Sydney, Australia. And so, yeah, they came up here, wiped out my whole fleet, but we gave as good as we got. And so Japan lost a lot of stuff there, but they did achieve their objective by destroying my fleet of transports. So all those guys are stuck in Hawaii now until we can get some more transports out. Speaking of transports, I'm building some. So I've got 3 transports, 3 subs, and 3 destroyers. And if you add 6, 7, and 8 together, you get 21 times 3 is 63. And a fighter here, beautifully painted and donated by Panzer King, would equal 73. And that's how much money I have to spend this round, so it's all gone. China will take care of after America. So the battles we're going to have, we're going to do a little bit of fighting here. Okay, so we're going to have those destroyers and the fighter try to exact some revenge. on Yamamoto's fleet there. We'll have a destroyer from here go 1, 2, 3 up to 119. And the bomber is going to come up there. Whoop. And the fighter will come up there. It will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will land in Scotland. And the rest is, as they say, non-com. Oh, except for this one here. I'll push them in a second. That's just going to be a walk-in. All right, so here we go. We've got 4 destroyers at 2 and 1 fighter at 3. There is a battleship, and typically they'll get 3 AAA shots at planes, but he's damaged, so the AAA is no longer useful. Okay, I got 2 hits, which is all I needed. And now he gets a 2 and a 4 back. Okay, a 2 and a 4, because the battleship defends at a 2. The cruiser is paired with the battleship, so that makes it from a 3 to a 4. Here we go. Okay, just 1 hit, and oddly enough, it was the damaged battleship that hit. Okay, so of course we'll take a destroyer off there. So 1 destroyer is gone, and a Japanese cruiser and battleship have been removed. All right, and we'll go over to this other battle. And so here we have a destroyer, a fighter, and a strategic bomber. Now, should I not get hits in the first round, strategic bomber only lasts for 1 turn. So here's hoping I can get a hit. So we've got a 2, 3, and a 4. Good grief, the 4s are missing today, but my 3 got him. And he's a sub, he's defending at a 1. And nothing there. Okay, so that's just going to take care of the sub here. He's gone. Get that out of there. The plane's going to land there, and this plane is going, he still has 2 left. Actually 3, but he's going to land in the United Kingdom, I believe. Yes. Okay. All right, so America is going to walk into Manchuria and take that. Take that. Like that. And non-com, these planes here are going to move into... Actually, you know what? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, and I didn't put a red chip down for the... Chinese are going into here too. But we're going to have 2 different attacks on there since these countries go at different times. So we'll have our 2 fighters. Do I want to risk that? Nah, I'm not going to risk that. No, it's stupid. All right. Yeah, Japan's just got too much stuff floating around. Okay, slow and steady. So that's it for attacks. Now all non-coms. So the carrier will move 1, 2, and the fighter will land on it, and then the 3 destroyers are here. That's for that. These American fighters are going to move to Novosibirsk for now, and just sit there. And all this junk here is going to move up. Not the Canadian junk. There is no Canadian junk, except for the Ross rifle. That was terrible. Read all about it. All right, so here we got 6 transports, and they're going to move up to Sea Zone 109. So we're going to take care of that. So the transports are 109. There's 6 of them in there, and a destroyer and a cruiser. It's all in 109. And then all the, I should have chipped this out earlier. I'll chip it out maybe before I do my recap, and it'll be easier. So we've got advanced transport. So if you're wondering how the heck am I taking 18 things, or however many I got here, I think I got 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got 18 units here. So yeah, I'm going to chip this out before I do my recap. This is ugly. So they're all there, and they're all on the United Kingdom. And that destroyer is there. All right, so we'll go do the China attacks, and then we'll work on the rest of it. So for the China attacks, we have 2 men. Actually, we're going to do 3 men. We're going to go into China. Yeah, so 3 men go into Suyan, into China. Good grief, narrow it down. And then everybody else is going into Shenxi. Okay? So you got a whole ton here of guys. The anti-aircraft gun is Russian. So that fighter is going to go there. Yeah, good enough. Okay. All right. There's my finger in the way again. Tell you. All right. So we have got a ton of 1s and a 3 and 2 2s. So we'll start with our 3 and 2 2s. And if I get a hit, great. If not, I'll grab a bunch of white dice. Okay, I'm going to grab a bunch of white dice. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 at 1. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 dice for 1. If this is no luck, I'd have it, but I have no luck, so, or low luck. Anyway, hey, 2 hits. Killed them twice. Okay, so the Japanese lose Shenxi, which is worth 1. They'll return fire with a blue die, which is a 2. And get a hit. One of those Japanese, I tell you, they're annoying. All right. Not real Japanese, by the way. So if you're watching this and you're going, hey, no. Just here in the game. Okay, so China goes up 1 and Japan goes down 1. And China up to 1. Oh, I don't think I did America on this either. So we go down another 3. 1, 2, 3. And America goes up 3. That was for Manchuria. So I'm going to have to redo their money. Or when I collect their money, I'll have to make sure I get it. Okay, so here we go. We have got 3 at 1. I screwed that up. The fighter was supposed to go in. Oh, well. Whoop. No hit. 1 hit. So I'm down to 2 guys. No hit. Down to 1. Hit. Missed. Missed. Miss. Hey, look at that. Who says Chinese infantry can't get the job done? That was a big mistake by me. I should have brought the fighter in there. In fact, I was going to, and I got all excited about Shenxi. Okay, that is worth 1 to China. Up to 2. Haha. And Japan continues its precipitous fall. All right. So that's that for that. And then the Chinese fighter has to go back into Kansu. I think I did my non-com there. My non-com. All right. Now I got to do the non-com of this fella here. So we will go from here. We'll go 1, 2. I don't think there's anything out there that can get to me. I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We're just going to come down here. It's safe. We'll just come down here. Land in Morocco. There we go. All right. And then my entire build, more is the pity because I won't get the 5 bonus. The entire build is going into the Pacific. It's 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. And a fighter is 10. Okay, so we'll check out the money here. So China collects $2, which means that next turn they will be able to buy an infantry for use on the last round. So, because we had $1, we've carried over for about 3 or 4 rounds here, so there's 2 more. Got enough now. America spent everything, and we'll go check our bonuses here. So we don't get any of this, unfortunately, and we do have all of that, and we do have all that. So we get the 10 bonus, but that is it. So we got 56 plus 10 bonus is 66. Sorry about my finger again, folks. This camera's actually tough to use. So $66 for America, 66. We saved nothing. China has 3. Okay, we're going to do our rundown here. We'll start with China. In Shenxi, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry, 2 cavalry. In Suyan, we have 1 infantry. Kansu, we have a fighter, and there's also 2 Soviet infantry and a AAA. For America, we have 2 mechs, 3 infantry, and 1 artillery. In Season 26, we have a carrier with 1 fighter. I'm going to swap that fighter out. I didn't. There we go. Looks way better. Thank you, Panzer King. So we have 1 carrier with a fighter on it. And we have 3 destroyers. On Hawaii, it's the same as last turn, which is 5 infantry, 5 artillery, 2 mechs, and a tank. Season 10, what we just built, so 3 subs, 3 transports, 3 destroyers. And in Western US, we have a fighter with 2 AAA. In Morocco, we have a man, an infantry, and a tank. In Season 91, we have a transport. Eastern US, 2 AAA. Yay. In the United Kingdom, I was going to make this nice, and then I figured, let's just keep rolling. Well, as all good directors say, keep it rolling. Okay, so we have 6 tanks. We have 6 infantry and 6 artillery. Okay, so in Season 109, we have 6 transports, 1 destroyer, 1 cruiser, 1 strategic bomber in London, 1 fighter in Scotland, and 1 destroyer in Season 119. And that's everything for America. So we're going to pass it over to Hambone now, and he can work his magic and see what he comes up with for next round. And yeah, here's hoping that the UK can have some fun down here and take care of some of this Japanese presence. They're killing it. And they got a lot more coming. So we'll see what happens for the rest of turn 6. There's only 2 rounds left. And we won't be able to avenge Sydney, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see what we see. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Take care, and good luck to the good guys. That's the Allies, just in case you're wondering. And not these beautifully painted bombers. They're the bad guys.